Okay, let's start the video. Tonight is Mega Man. Nobody won the Mega Man. The Mega Man was 333 million. Nobody won, but somebody won the Powerball. That was the surprise. Someone won the Powerball. So click the join button for more videos, and the Dster will also try to post the Dster in the join video button. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So you can email me for any key prediction, or even want to learn my system at hyper_links@yahoo.com. Click on my name, and you can go find me. Please do support my cause and donate to my channel under the Earth icon or the donate GoFundMe icon. So once again, email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or request for any states or country. And also, let's get started on the video. For those of you who didn't watch the other video on Mega and Powerball, please do watch that video. Now, the last draw for Mega Man, I told you, was a 8, 9, 10, a lot of corners. So it was about 9 corners right there because of 2 double numbers, and you can drop one of those ones right here for it to be a 8 corner game. Because if you drop one of those ones, you can still have 21 and 12 from the other ones. And there were 4 odd numbers in the white ball and 1 odd number in the mega ball. So again, that's odd number. No matter, people gotta accept that you're gonna have one of these scenarios, more odd, more even, or 1 to 35. Can play against them. Now you set up this in the grid, you're gonna have 05, 31, 1, 75, 24. So again, the 07 would be right here, the 12, the 21, the 43, the 55, and the 11. Why? Because if you think the white ball don't have one of those digits for the yellow ball or the red ball, then you should put it all the way at the end, or you should have a Dster that had the all the way at the end of the matrix section where the one is isolated, and if you drop it, it's still symmetrical. So if you drop this one, you still be symmetrical. You put the 11 in the middle, drop the one, there would be an empty gap in the middle. You don't want an empty gap in the middle. Sorry about that. So 053 7524. You see it? Oh, 0531 7524. So you're gonna have this matrix right here, and if you do the grid correctly, you would have 05, 07, 12. You can only use one of those 5 for one number. So if you use this 5 right here for 05, you cannot use this here for 50. You can use the same 5. So you can decide which is the main digit 5 and which is not the main digit 5 right there. So you're gonna have 13, you're gonna have 14, 21, 23, 24, 5, 20, 25, 31, 32, 34, 35, 50, 52, 53, 57, 70, 41, 42, 43, and 55. So let's say this is the main digit 5 right here. You're gonna use all those numbers for any number with that digit 5 and use that as a corner. And this one is a secondary for the double number 55. So again, if you do it correctly and you use every single digit once, so you have 55, 7, 43, 21. Okay. So from here to here, you use every single digit once. From 55, 07. So I'm gonna color it so you can see it. 5507. 43, 21. That means you left one box for any number over here that's not been used. So 55 has been used, 7 has been used, 43 has been used, and 21 has been used. So you left with all these numbers that's not used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You have 18 more combination if you use one of those number ones. You have to use 18 number ones. Yeah. So you have 18 lines. Now, that's a lot of combination. But if you have to use every single digit ones, including the extra 5 for double numbers, then all the combination without the double 5 cannot be used. So that means you drop a lot of combination. You drop the 12, 7, 43, 21. You drop all 18 combination right here also. So let's see which combination are you dropping. So that means if you use all the digit ones, let's copy it. Write down and show people. You also digit ones, combination that you have dropped are 5. No, you can't drop the 5 because the 5 uses digit 5 once. No, you drop the 5. Correct, you drop the 5. Why? Because you're not using the other digit 5, so you drop all those 18 combinations going down. That means if you have to use every single digit one, including the extra 5, you lose. You would not play the 05, 7, 43, 21. You would not play the 12. You would not play the 13, 14, 23, 24, 25, 31, 32, 34, 35, 50, 52, and so on and so forth. All those 18 combinations you would not have played. See it? See, all the 18 combinations you not have played, and then you start with the fifth. You start with the last number you didn't pick. So all these combinations, you drop a lot of combination using this combination. You drop all this number that's not associated with the 55. Now, like I said, there are 3 7, 57, 70, and 07. There are 3 7. There are 33% chance of picking the right 7. There are 33% chance of picking the right 7. Now, we're here to narrow down numbers down. You have 22 numbers. You have 22 numbers right there. You have 22 numbers right there. Do you see it? You have 22. We're going to have to narrow it down to when the draw had only 10 numbers, which I showed you on the other video. I don't have it saved. I erased it. I have to narrow it down to the best 10 numbers out there. So you can email me for the Dster system. Dster is the most important, it's the mainframe. So how do you narrow down to the best 10 numbers? Let's look at the last draw. The 7 repeated. 11, 25, 56. You see it? And 8, 13, 32, 42. 8, 13, 18, 32, 42. You would have to narrow down. Obviously, you in the Invincible system will be able to narrow down those numbers down. The Invincible number system will narrow down whatever number is left in the matrix. Sorry about the blur. Now, you have 4 of these numbers. So again, if you see this main frame right here, the last 3 draws have no 60s. The last 3 draws have no 60s. You see it? The last 3 draws has no 60s. So again, if you see the 60s, so that means and you really have no 60s in there. You see it? There's really no 60s in there. So again, remember this line is your winning number. This line is your jackpot right here. This line is your jackpot right here. Remember, you're trying to create combination using the 55. So again, now if you think it's 1 to 35, you will know all these numbers from 52 to 70. You will wipe out all those matrix and you will only hit 7, 12, 21. You will hit only 7, 12, and 21. So you need the breakdown to narrow the numbers down. The Dster breakdown and the Dster system and the Invincible number system to narrow all the numbers down. So because there's 70, 57, I'm going to post it on 2 different lines right here. Post it on 2 different lines. So you guys can see it. Where the numbers are. For instance, 70, 57, and 7, you have 33% chance of guessing it correctly. If you look at the 7. So let's group it. I'm going to have to copy this also. Show everybody how you can do it. I cannot do it, so I'm going to have to do it over here. Show you guys on sheet number 5. So let's start. Let's start by color coordinated the numbers. So let's start with the lowest frequency number first. I'm going to do the red one on the 7. So again, the red, you see the red, because I call it the 757, 7, the red will have 33% chance of getting it correctly. Do you see it? The red number. So if you go all out on the red numbers, you're gonna have to guess which one is correct. So let's post the winning number. Show everybody what the winning numbers are. So the red. You see, 33% chance of getting it. Now, if you look at the at this, the 55 is guaranteed. The 55 is guaranteed. So you can use every single digit one. So this one is the only one that you can lock. So that will bold it. So you guys can see it's bold. And I will underline it. So this is 100% up. If you think it's a 55, bold and underline. So the bold and underline will be 100% chance of getting it. You see that? 100% chance of getting it because they use every single digit once. So the bold and the underline, which is a 55, would be 100% chance of picking it on the combination correctly because only one number of the 55. Now, if you look at the other 5, you have 53, 50, 25, 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5. But I'm going to do it in a underline, red and underline, so you guys can see each one. Even though it's either 5 or 2, I'm gonna do it at that. I'm gonna do it like this. Even though the 52 can go for the 2 or the 5, I like to do it like this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7. You have red and underline. So you have 7. So 100 divided by 7 is about 14%. So 14% chance of getting a 5 correct if those 55 comes. Besides the 55. 14 chance of picking that. Now if you use it for a 2, then you can use it for the 5. That's how it works. If you use the 2 for the digit 5, you cannot use it for that. Now, let's check the 4. So for the 4, I like to do it like this. You have blue, 4, 41, 42, 43, 14, 4, 24, 5, and therefore 6. So you have 6 for the blue numbers. You have 6. So 6. 6. So let's do it blue. So 6 number are left associated with the digit 4. So when you do that, 6, right? 6. Now 6 times 16 is 96, about 16% chance of getting the blue numbers correct. So you gotta look at the percentage of how you pick numbers. Now let's do the other number. Let's do the 2. Now I'm gonna group it at the 2. Okay, let's use the blue again. Blue and underline. 12, 21, 23. You can do it any way you want. You can do it any way you want. 2, 2, 2. It's just whatever's left over. You cannot use it. So if this is used for the 5, you cannot use it for the 2. If 25 is used for the 5, you cannot use it for the digit 2. So 21, 23, 24, 12, 21, 23, 24, 32, that's 5. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I did wrong. So for blue numbers, let's start with the blue numbers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're left with the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. So blue and underline, you have 4. So blue, let's do BL. Let's do BL. Blue and underline, you have 4. So since I start with the red first, the red numbers are what? The red numbers I use the digit 5. These are digit at 5, digit 5. So 05, 25, No, 7, I use the digit 7. This I use the digit 5, sorry about that. This one I use the digit 7. So again, what did I do wrong? So the first one I use 7. I use 70, 07, and 57. So I have 33% of picking the 7 correct. You see it? 33% of picking the 7 correct. Now for the 5, I have 25 bold and underline. Bold and underline. So for bold and underline, we'll do BO, okay? So I don't confuse. People don't get confused. Bold and underline. So you don't get confused by that. Yeah, so you don't get confused by that. Do you see where I'm getting the numbers? For 5, I have for bold and underline, I'm using digit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So about red and underline. 6. This is the extra 5. This is 55. This is 100%. So for the 7, there's only 3 digit 7, so it's 33% chance of picking the right number on the 7. Now for the 55, I only have one 55 out there, so 100% of picking it correctly. So that number is automatic lock. And for the other 5, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So 7 times 14 is about 100%. So I have 14% of getting the other 5 correct if the other 5 comes. If the other 5 comes. Or I don't need to pick it again because I don't even have to pick this one. Why? Because I picked it from the 55 already. I picked both 5 from the 55, so I probably don't need this one. So for the blue one, it's 16% chance of picking the blue number correct. I have 6 number with the digit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is a digit 4. Now for the blue underline, what's left over is a 2. 1, 2, 3. You see it? 1, 2, 3. Do you see it? 1, 2, 3. Because I use all those already, 33% chance of picking the leftover 2. It doesn't matter which one you do first. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it first. Now, let's do it on this side. I'm left with the 3 and the 1. Right? I'm left at the 3 and the 1. I'm gonna leave it black. Three and the 1. So 3 and the 1, I leave it at black. I have 50% chance of getting it correctly. I have 50% chance of getting it correctly. You see it? Now, if I do it like this, it'll be like that. Now, if I do it, and use it for both number and incorporate both numbers together and count all the 2s, then you wouldn't have this setup right here. You wouldn't have this setup right here. You would have the 5, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 for 5, you have 4. You still have 14%. Now for the 4, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will still have 16%. You see it? Now for 2, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you would have 16% also for the digit 2. Now for the 3 and the 1, for 3 and the 1, you will have 3, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is 14%. Do you see it? And then for the 1, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, which is 16%. Which is 16%. Chance of picking these. So when you look at the percentage, the number that you want to take a chance are the high percentage numbers. Like these 2, I would take a gamble because these are 2 are the most high percentage number. I would take a gamble with the 77. If I'm desperate, I would take a chance at the 57, 70, and 7. And pick one of those and lock it. I would pick and lock it. Either get it or not get it. I have 33% chance. But on the other numbers, I only have 14% or 16% chance. I will not want to take a chance and lock on those numbers. I will not take a chance and max out those numbers. So I will take a chance at, maybe I guess the 55 and the 07 correctly. You see that? Maybe I take the 55 and the 07 correctly. So I have 55 and the 07. So because I have 55 and the 07, I want to max it out. I will max out all those 955 and 07. So you got to do the matrix correctly. You're going to have to write down all the percentage of those numbers. Write down, see which one has the highest percentage number. So for instance, let me we're going to have to show you a Dster, a number in the Dster, show you that number in the Dster. So this Dster is way back a long time ago. Way back a long time. It's not too nice Dster. Way back a long time. Let's look at Dster for way back a long time ago. Now, let's say I want to pick a 7 coordinate. So if I pick a 6, 7 coordinate, I might want to pick this one, 7, 8, 9, 5, 1, 2, or 7, 8, 9, 5, 1, 6, 4. I'll use this section right here. And I will write down all the matrix, all number in that matrix first, and then start pouring out numbers in that matrix to see which number I can lock, which number I can lock. If you look at this number already, write down all number down, you can obviously see which number can be locked. You have 57. because you have 57, the 57 always locks it because you don't have 87, you don't have 97. Because if you pick this section, the only number you're gonna use every single digit once, so you can lock 57 already. You can even lock 58. You see it? You can even lock 58. And you can even lock you cannot lock 59 because you have 19, 69, and 59. You have 33%. But if you want to take a chance, you can lock those numbers. You can either lock the 59, lock the 69, or lock the 19. Because there's only 33% chance of picking the right digit with the digit 9. So, like this section over there, I'm just giving you an example which number you can lock down to increase your chance of hitting that jackpot. If you pick that section correctly, some section you cannot do it. So now if you lock one number, 55, and you want to lock the 7, and if you pick correctly, it's all about luck also, all about taking a chance. You will have 2 number guaranteed in the matrix. So you got to put down your matrix first and write down, group the percentage of the number. 14% is too risky, 16% is too risky, but 33% below 50% still too risky, but I would take a chance when the jackpot's high because somebody won that. They may win tonight. So if you have any number with 33% chance around there, I would take a chance and max that number out. Max that number out and lock those numbers. Lock those numbers out. So I would take a chance at those numbers.